Hello, this is TR Bricks, and this is my very first video and LEGO Ideas project that I would like to share with you. In front of you is a 1950s styled ice cream restaurant, and the name of the restaurant is Ty and Kai's Ice Cream. First, I will go over a bit of the exterior and then show you the interior. So starting off here towards the front of the restaurant, we have, of course, two trash cans, with the one on the left side has some litter sprinkled around it to help give a bit more detail and a bit of realism. Here towards the top of the roof, we have some smaller windows with some exterior lighting for nighttime illumination, a ice cream sign, and under that a menu board with all the different toppings and ice cream flavors, a sliding glass window so employees can give customers their treats, and in the right side window we have an American flag to help give off that proud 1950s American appeal. And at the top of the restaurant, a skylight to help let in more natural light and, of course, to help cut down on pesky energy costs. Above that is a large ice cream sign. Originally, I wanted to do Ty and Kai's ice cream, but unfortunately, I just couldn't get the whole thing to fit on the building, so I had to shrink it down. And then behind that, we have some large ice cream cones. Now, these designs are not mine. I found these on Google. I did do a bit of modding to them. The chocolate at the bottom I added, and I added the cherry on top. The original design was all vanilla, but all credit does go to the original designer for these. I just incorporated them into my own build. And at the back of the roof, we have a large air conditioning unit to help keep the restaurant cool, and some ventilation fans for the restroom and for the grease fryers. And just a smaller additional detail is a connection point for a power line. At the back of the restaurant, we have a service ladder so a repairman can get and do some routine maintenance when necessary on the air conditioning unit. And as you see, we have a trash can, a recycling can, some empty spilt bottles, a leaky water main for additional detail, a power meter, and under that is a stack of old pallets, which unfortunately Ty and Kai's is too small to have an employees lounge. So our employees had to get pretty creative, and they built their own employee lounge here in the back. As you can see, we have a today's newspaper and a coffee cup, and the employee stacked up an old pallet just so he could have a bit of a backrest. And then on the left side, we have the main entry door, which is for employees only. We do not allow the customers into our restaurant. They are too filthy. We believe they should not be anywhere near food. All joking aside, we just don't have any interior seating. So customers will come, get their ice cream, and they will go on their merry way. So I'm going to give you a quick full 360 rotation of the restaurant just so you can kind of get more of an idea. And then I'll go over the interior. Now, on to the interior, which as you can see has quite a bit to get through. So starting off our tour, we have your deep fryers with your fry containers, an exhaust port for all of the steam and whatnot from the fryers. Next to that, we have a wall pantry. We have some whipped cream up here, some additional syrups, some frying oil, and a bit of an oil spill just to help give some additional detail. A dual industrial kitchen sink with all the necessary necessities for washing all the dishes and whatnot in the restaurant. We have your paper towels, your soap, a sponge, and a drying rack. And under here is a little box. Now, when designing this, I wanted to kind of give it a clustered feel because this is owned by a small family and they don't have a lot of room to store things. So they've kind of had to get creative and just store things wherever they could fit them within the restaurant, which you will see more of through this tour. Here we have two clocks so the employees know or can keep track of the time so they know when their shifts are over. We have a foot trash can, a mixer, a industrial blender, some whipped cream, and a scooping spoon for the whipped cream. On this side of the wall, we have your small industrial freezer, and at the top, a bit more storage, and an old retired blender. Over here is the preparation table with some bananas and cherries for the sundaes. Here is a dual industrial top of the line mixer. Next to that, we have some syrups, and yet again, top of the line soft serve. Only the best for my employees. Over here, we have your cash register, a scale, and some additional storage. Here is the toppings booth, and next to that are all the different types of sodas for floats and some additional empty bottles. And your main service freezer with all the different ice cream flavors. And as you can see, one of my employees have made a mess and haven't cleaned it up yet. Now, when originally designing this, I thought that there was way too much going on here with all of the black and white checkering, and I wanted some color to help break that up. And it took me a while to figure it out, but I thought, oh, it'd be kind of cool to have some melting ice cream off the freezer. And here we go, which someone needs to clean up. And last is the restroom, which here we have your toilet, your plungers, a bit of art, and all your janitorial items as your cleaning supplies, your paper towels, scrub brush, your mop bucket, and of course your broom. And then on this wall, we have your paper towels, your trash can, your sink, paper towel holder, and the electrical box, or the breaker box. So that's pretty much all the interior detail, which is quite a bit of detail for such a small build. So if you would like to support my project, I will leave a link in the description where you can go vote on LEGO ideas. And here at the end of the video, I will have some high resolution close-ups that you can look at if you so wish. Hoping for that 10,000, and I hope that you all have an amazing, blessed day. This is TR Bricks with Ty and Kai's 1950s ice cream shop.